diving a little bit more into the mindful aspect. There's nothing good or bad. It's only the meaning that we associate with it. But we can call it either satisfying or uncomfortable emotions.
Got it.
And so I was never a big drinker.
Okay.
But I smoked hella pot, and I objectified women for my own benefit, and I engaged in masturbation and porn.
Got it.
And these were all soothing mechanisms so that I didn't feel pain. I didn't feel discomfort. So what was I trying to do? I was trying to feel better. I was trying to just regulate myself. But like none of us really knew what we were getting ourselves into.
No.
And then all of a sudden it turns into a dependency and an unhealthy coping mechanism.
Yes.
And then it goes, well, now I'm an adult and now there's things in life that are so uncomfortable, dysregulating that like I know I can go feel good for an instant.
Yeah.
And it's a swipe away from my phone and it's free. When I numb myself from experiencing, if we're going to say that life is on a scale of 1 to 10, and yes, we could summarize and say life right now is just a 7, but on a moment by moment basis, we kind of are moving on that sliding scale.
Got it.
And if I numb myself from the 1s, 2s, and 3s, and 4s, then I'm also avoiding my ability to experience the 10s, 9s, 8s, and 7s. As men, we really struggle, especially the guys in our group. We've really worked on it of acknowledging self, acknowledging wins, receiving compliments. And so it was to the point where like we would reject the 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s, right? And so like opening up to actually feeling is such an important part, and part of what actually experiencing this experience is all about. One of the guys started to realize, hey, like my entire life, everything has been external validation. The reason I work out is so I look better, not because I want to work out. I would go and seek attention from females. I would go and try to make more money. I would go X, Y, and Z. And so he started this 90-day container.
Interesting.
Of him saying like, fuck everything external. I'm going internal 100%. I'm not engaging with women. I'm not masturbating. I'm not self-soothing in any coping way.
Yeah.
I am living life, and I am regulating through my mindfulness practice. I am using breath. I am using prayer. I am using journaling. I am using X, Y, and Z to help me navigate life.
Love that.
And he has turned from a high-octane race car who was fucking impressive before.
Wow.
To an absolute powerhouse power plant.
Jeez,
where it does not matter. Like,
wow.
He doesn't have to fill up his tank. He never is running on fumes. That motherfucker generates his own source of energy. And I think that's what was really important for me is and this was back when I was masturbating 3 or 4 times a day. And I go, all right, dude, I'm ready to join you.
Wow.
And so for me, it was removing tobacco, marijuana, masturbation, porn, and really choosing self.
Interesting.
Choosing self, meaning when I told myself I was going to do something, I did it. I prioritized myself before other people. So I told myself I was going to wake up and meditate 20 minutes in the morning, go and journal, and then mindful movement, ice plunge, boom, I did it. And when I removed the self-soothing mechanisms of tobacco, marijuana, and jerking off, all of a sudden life started to really start to work out.